Hello and welcome to a new video in cooperation with ReiseJung. We're taking a look at the Monarch Countess, a river cruise ship that is currently sailing on the Seine. The ship is 110 meters long, 11.4 meters wide, has 4 decks, space for up to 138 guests in 69 cabins. 4 of them are suites. The ship was built in 2010 as Avalon Felicity and has been partly renovated in 2024. The Monarch Countess sailed for ReiseJung in August and September 2025, and we're starting our ship tour on the main deck. Here we have 11 cabins with small windows that can't be opened, an elevator, and we also have a small gym. Here we can see it. Here you can also see the small windows that can't be opened. Here we can see the picture of the gym. And now we've already seen all areas on the main deck. We're continuing on the middle deck, and here half a deck higher we have the restaurant. The restaurant is very beautiful, a lot of space, comfortable seating, big panoramic windows, brand new carpet that I really like. We have a big buffet in the middle in a very smart position, so in my opinion it is a very nice and beautiful restaurant. From the restaurant we then continue on to the rest of the middle deck. The rest of the middle deck is half a deck higher, and we only have cabins there. There are 30 cabins, all of them with French balconies. Here we can see a part of the staircase, and now we're heading up to the cabins. As I said, 30 cabins with French balconies. All of them are the same. They just differ in their location. Of course, the further you go to the rear part of the ship, the more you hear of the engine. We're not going all the way to the back. We're turning around because the cabin hallway looks the same all the way till the end. So we're now reaching the upper deck, of course the most important deck on the ship with the most public areas, and here we can see the beautiful and spacious atrium. There's a lot of space with a lot of light as there is a glass roof. Lot of space, several seating areas, the reception, and of course also the desk of the cruise manager are located here. And from here we continue on into the heart of the ship, and that of course is the panoramic lounge. As you can see, also with a brand new beautiful carpet. We have big sofas, they are very comfortable. We also have smaller tables with chairs. We have a big dance floor in the middle, and I think is really special here are the big panoramic windows, much bigger than on most other river cruise ships, especially as there are almost no window sills. Therefore the windows look even bigger. Our 2 musicians were rehearsing right now whilst I was making the ship tour. And we can now take a few looks at different pictures of the lounge. Also the lounge are very comfortable, very beautiful. We immediately felt like at home here, so I really enjoyed this lounge. It was very nice, as a lounge in a ship should be. The design follows mainly the design of Avalon. There wasn't that much changed, only the carpet is different, but mainly the style of the ship still looks like Avalon. There are a lot of those ships. Some of them are also on the German market. The Monarch Countess is mainly sailing with American guests for Gate 1 travel. Here's one thing that I really like about the ship, and that is that you have to open this door manually. On most ships there is a button, or it's even opening completely automatic, and that leads to the door always opening. Especially in the winter season that's quite annoying because it's always coming some cold air into the lounge, even though nobody wants to open that door. It's just open automatically if there are some vibrations of just someone walking past it. Sometimes it's better to have an easy solution like a door handle, and you have to open the door manually, and then the problem is already solved. In front of the lounge we have a nice terrace that is open all day long, and above we have the sun deck. The front part of the sun deck is half a deck lower, so it can also remain open whilst passing some low bridges. We have comfortable seating there, we have a hot tub, and behind the wheelhouse we also have a covered area and a small bar that can be used for special occasions. We're now heading back down the stairs, and here we can see a big promenade, but first we take a look at the pictures of the sun deck. Front part of the sun deck is very spacious, so that means also when the ship is passing some low bridges, you have still a lot of available space on the sun deck. That's quite useful on the Seine because some of the bridges are quite low. And now we're back down. Here we can see the big promenade that gives some extra outdoor space. And now we're back in the atrium. From here we're heading up to the rear part of the main deck. And from here we're now heading to the rear part of the upper deck. And here we have some more cabins. Also all of these cabins coming with French balconies. And we have 4 suites in the middle. Officially they are called junior suites. We're now at the rear part of the ship, and here we have a second lounge. This is the calm alternative to the main lounge. So for example, if there's some entertainment in the main lounge, you can go here instead if you don't want to listen to the entertainment. Here it's always calm, you can read a book, you can play some games. There's also a coffee machine just like in the main lounge where you can get coffee 24/7. Also tea, of course, is available here. And this second lounge also comes with an outdoor area. Therefore we can go through this door, which also has doors that don't open automatically. Just when you actually want to go out, you can open them, and then you reach this outdoor area where you can take a seat and enjoy the view over the stern wave. Also very nice, very beautiful. Here we can see it on the picture. Of course, also this area is always open, even though when there are some low bridges. And on the other side we can leave the lounge again, and we're heading up to the sun deck again. And we can now take a look at the last part of the ship that we haven't seen yet, the sun deck. We have golf, we have different games like chess, and of course we have a lot of sun lounges. We have some shade here as well. So a very nice sun deck as well. And now we've seen all public areas of the beautiful Monarch Countess. As I said, the ship is mainly sailing with American guests for Gate 1 travel, but she was sailing for ReiseJung in August and September 2025. In the next video, I will show you a bit more about the cruise. I will show you the first 2 days on board and also my cabin. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Here you can see when the next video will be uploaded and the name of the song. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video then.